To solve, implement queue using two stack. In this problem, we have to implement a queue which is first in first out queue using two stacks. Each operation must run in lieu of one amortized time average actually, and my queue should support push to push an element in the queue, pop to pop an element in the queue, and if it is empty, we should return -1. In front, return the front element, return -1 if the key is empty. Back to return the last element, return -1 if the key is empty, and so on and so forth. I would provide you the template code in the description. Let's see how I solved this problem. I just implemented my queue class. Let's see what I implemented. I created two stack, in stack and out stack, and the back element and a current size. The back element to store the back element and current size to store the current size. When the MyQ is initialized, current size would be 0 and the back element would be -1. When I would push an element, I would just push an element in the in stack and back element would be X, cause whenever I push, it would be the back element and I will increase the current size. When I would pop the element, I would check if the current size is 0, I would return -1. I would strongly recommend to dry run this of your own. I would check if my out stack is empty, I would move to out stack. I would move everything in the in stack to my out stack. Then I would say the top element is out stack dot top, and I would pop out the element from the top element and I would return the top element. I also am decreasing the current size. And when I'm asking for the front element, I would also check if the current size is 0, I would return -1. Out stack is empty, I would move to the out stack and top element and I would keep the top element. Else we would always remember that the top element was always in the out stack. And for the back function, I would check if the current size is 0, I would return -1 and return the back element if it is not 0. And empty, I am checking current size is 0, then it would be true, else it would be false. And for size, I am returning the current size. This is how I solve this problem. It already got accepted. Let's see in the next one. Bye bye.